welcome back to the Co-opcast. I'm Ksenia Risnyanska and I will be your host for today. We have two amazing guests, Carrie Park and Rohan Dutta. Carrie is from South Korea, Rohan from India, and they met each other here at the Co-op. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Senia. Thank you.
Carrie studied political science and paralegal studies at UCLA and UCLA Extension, and Rohan is doing his master's in electrical and computer engineering. They moved in and out of the co-op several times due to different circumstances, but they always came back. Now they're about to leave the co-op again, and I'm so excited to catch them before. Guys, as far as I know, you were chosen as one of the cutest couple of the year for the co-op yearbook. First of all, congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
I want to ask you, could you tell us a little bit about your story of how did you meet each other and become a couple?
So who's gonna answer this?
You can start.
All right. So I actually saw Carrie the first time I was checking in as well. And then I saw her, I was like, wow, okay, she's the one for me. It was love at first sight.
Really, that's so cool.
No.
Yeah, I'm just kidding about that. All right. So like I met her, we started talking, we became friends. We didn't know we were attracted to each other until like later on. Like, but I did actually meet her when I first checked in, and I remember having a conversation with her, and we had like mutual friends. We used to hang out, we used to have games together, we used to study together in the study room. I mean, so-called study.
Study room 200.
Yeah.
I see.
Which is still open if people still want to go there and study.
Of course.
So we started talking with each other. I realized that we had like a very good rapport,
Yeah.
and I felt very comfortable around her and stuff like that. But I still didn't know we were attracted to each other. And then later, Carrie asked me out twice, and like the first time I just ignored, and the second time I was like, okay. And then like we decided, okay, maybe it's worth giving it a shot. And from there on, we started liking each other, and then it became love, and then we became roommates, and then our journey unfolded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, do you want to add something?
So okay, yeah. So initially I thought that he was too young for me because he's even younger than my sister. But then like one of my very good friend, she was like, "You guys look so great together. You guys should. I think you guys are a good match together." And then I was like, at first like but then like she kept pushing it, and then I was like, okay, maybe he's kind of nice, and then that's how I started to develop interest in him. And I think he's pretty good looking and handsome, and also very sociable, kind, and funny too. So, and also very smart. So yeah, so
So
I
it
was
was
like, okay.
destiny.
Huh?
It was a destiny.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Cool, guys. And how do you think how living at the co-op together feels and when you are in relationships? What pros and cons? And tell us about your co-op experience a little bit.
Okay, can I go first? So, I think living in the co-op as a couple, I think right now because it's pandemic, I think it has more pros than cons. And first of all, since now I have seen so many of my friends, that people that I know, that they say, oh, I haven't seen my girlfriend, I haven't seen my boyfriend for like months because of the pandemic. But here in the co-op, we live together, so we're technically same household. So we can see each other every day, and live together, and then we can spend time together. And we don't even have to go campus, so like we're basically here 24/7 together. So I think that's really, really nice. And
Go.
sometimes I think little about con is that because we're spending a lot of time together, sometimes maybe like 1 month dating, 2 months dating could feel like, oh, you've been together like forever. But that could be both in good ways and in bad ways, because that means that you can also fight more often. But I really like, I really, really like, and I really enjoy having Rohan right next to me always.
Oh,
You know,
that's so cute.
I know,
So,
right?
how do you think it's, is it easier to find someone in the co-op or
I
outside?
think, I think it's, um, I think it's not easy, but then definitely like if you have a lot of mutual interest together, I think we would people will be able to like connect with each other very easily because you see them every single day, both good side and the bad side. Like in the morning when we just wake up and with no makeup whatsoever, and like and also at the nighttime, like when you're all tired and we see all good side and bad sides.
Yeah, I see. I got you. Rohan, do you want to add something?
Not really. She covered everything, so there wasn't much for me to add.
And
Sounds good.
yeah, living in co-op is actually really, really amazing. I've been living here since like years ago.
I feel like one thing the co-op does do is there's more like international couples.
Mhm.
Like normally what would happen is you wouldn't have so much diversity within one household, but because of the co-op, we have so much international diversity.
Mhm.
So which is why couples tend to form, and almost always it's like international. We have like so many different types of couples
Yes.
in the co-op. So I think that's something the co-op adds on.
And because it's the fact that international, like we can also like relate to each other, like
And learn about different cultures. Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I don't want to make you feel sad, but as you're leaving now, I'm just interested how you're gonna to keep up with the relationships. What do you think? How do you feel about it? It's
It's
really
Yeah.
not.
not easy, right?
Yeah, we are gonna
You
break
just
up.
mentioned that you're like
Hey.
Oh.
like an international couple, and there is a lot of like international couples too,
That's the
and so
con.
they face all these things like they need to be apart sometimes. So what do you feel about? What do you think about it?
It's definitely sad. Like I think I cried past few days, like consecutively.
Oh,
But I think this is a new challenge for us. Like our first challenge was like living outside of a co-op just together. That was our first challenge, and then we overcame. And then this is the second challenge that the world is giving to us, having a long distance. And I think that we can overcome together. Like we can fight strong, and also we have technology that we can also keep in contact always. And and also once and I think because of that it'll be I think we can fight this new stage together.
Carrie,
Yeah.
that sounds great and very inspiring. Thank you so much. I want to ask you a little bit about your personal plans in life. Rohan, what are your personal plans in life after graduation? What do you want to do and what are you passionate about?
Yeah. So in general, I'm looking for a technical role, which involves probably the latest technologies. Basically, I want to grow as a technical person. I want to learn. I want to be like more skilled technically. And by technically, there are certain fields I'm interested in. Machine learning, AI, data science. So this is the roles I would be interested in. So I would be hoping to get a job, hopefully remote, right now. Any job, like the big companies, like if I do get them, like Facebook, MathWorks, Google, stuff like that. Or if that doesn't work up, even a small company, as long as there's like plenty of scope to learn.
I see.
If anyone relates to if anyone who's seeing this is working currently in this field,
These companies, please refer me,
yeah, please
and
hire him. He's an amazing guy.
yeah.
Carrie, what about you? How do
Uh,
you see your career and life path?
My plan is to apply for law school. Currently, I'm in the process. I did take LSAT twice. I don't know about my second test score, but I don't. I hope it'll be good. and I'm still writing my personal statement, working on my personal statement and getting a reference. And I think I've so far got 3 letters of recommendation. I'm waiting for another 2. And once that's over, I'm gonna apply for it, and hopefully I'll get into good, decent law school to come back. And also in the meanwhile, I'm applying for like jobs anywhere around the world.
You already have an internship, so
Yeah.
she'll be working as a
Marketing
marketing intern
Yeah.
for a higher education company.
Yeah.
Guys, how long are you having been abroad? Like, how long didn't you see your families and your cities?
I haven't seen my family little over a year because I came back to US at like January 2nd of
Carrie, sorry, could you
2020.
repeat the first part of the sentence because I didn't hear something wrong. What was with sound?
Okay, okay. So I haven't seen my family since January last year, January, because I came to US at January 2nd, 2020. So it has been a little bit over a year.
Yeah, I think for me it'll be the same answer because I came to the US and I went back for the winter break, and I came back on December 30th, like right before New Year's to celebrate it here. And then like so it's around a little more than a year. So it's like 1 year, 1 month. Yeah.
I see. And so could you tell us a little bit about challenges that you have to go through living and studying abroad and some tricks to make this experience easier?
Okay. She can tell the living part and I can tell the studying part.
Okay. Um, Definitely, I think living abroad, the challenges are that um, you have to know that you are out of your comfort zone. Like you have to make an extra step, even to make friends and to support yourself, like going for cooking and also just trying to make your own circle. And I think be and also be open-minded for interacting because you'll be interacting with not only from people from your same culture, but also from people from different cultures. Like you might think that, oh, this is wrong, but then you have to willing to understand that the other person is not doesn't have the same viewpoint. They might have grown up from different backgrounds. You have to be open-minded and understand each other. And but I think it was a very enriching experiences because I came from a very like homogenic country, which is South Korea. Is most of them are Koreans, so I don't have very enough experiences interacting with people from different cultures. But I came to US very first time as a college student at fall of 2013, and ever since then I've met friends from all over the world. I've only had roommates who are from different countries, not from South Korea, and it was really eye-opening for me. And like I was able to learn their cultures, and they were able to learn my cultures. So I think it was best of both worlds. Like we benefit from each other. And if anyone has an opportunity to study abroad, definitely highly encouraging, highly recommend.
Thank you, Carrie. Rohan?
Yeah, so regarding the studies part of it, so I can speak for myself. So the way education is in India is it's pretty different from here. I won't say it's easier or harder. Both have its own unique methods. Like I feel the difference in the United States is, at least in my courses, there's a focus in our university in particular. I can't even speak for all universities. So there's a focus on a lot of collaborative learning. So there are a lot of group projects which like make you more involved with interpersonal skills, not just again the content of the material you're learning. So you need to like be able to work as a group, and the curriculum itself is pretty hard. Another challenge with studying itself would be you need to have a good roommate, because if your roommate is not conducive enough, you won't be able to study well enough. You won't have the time. Or if your roommate is too fun, you'll be just having fun all the time.
Am I a
So,
good roommate?
you're not too fun. Let's put it that way, which is good.
Rohan, yeah, thank you for your advices and your observation. It's really interesting. Guys, we are gonna miss you so much.
Oh,
You have been a really big
this is a
part of
hard
our hope.
for you and for the co-op.
Yeah, so
Heart, Korean heart.
do you want
Korea.
to say something to all the co-opers?
I want to tell the co-opers, the co-op is an amazing place and it works because of your contribution to it. Whenever I think about the co-op, I think, how does it work? It's just a bunch of 20-year-olds working here. But somehow, despite the pandemic, we have made it work. So all you need to do, it's very simple. Just stay true to your job, whatever chore shift you have, whatever responsibility you have, do that right. And if we all do that right, the co-op is going to be an amazing place and it's going to continue to exist and help people like me and her who can't really afford housing in Westwood. Is going to help people like us.
Thank you, Rohan. Carrie, do you want to add something?
Yes, and I know that right now because it's pandemic that like not a lot of people can interact with each other, but still try to interact and like social distance. I know that like you're not alone in the co-op. There are people who you can who's willing to help you out, and if like we have like a whole bunch of like circles about now. One of my friends started like yoga class, Zoom yoga session. So like join and make friends and have fun and you'll have amazing time in the co-op. I know it because I've experienced it.
Me
Thank you
too.
so much, guys. We really hope to see you back and have a good trip and safe trip. And thank you for such an interesting conversation. That's
So
We're gonna
much.
miss you.
We are gonna miss
Thank
you
you.
and the co-op a lot. Thanks for having us.
That's it for today. Thank you for being with us. COOP, as a COOP, University Cooperative Housing Association, is run by students and for students. Thank you and see you on the next episodes. Bye.